With ECU basketball coach Jeff Lebo in his 7th season at ECU, time goes by very quickly, doesn't it, Coach? Does it seem like it's been 7 years?
It's been a long time. I mean, 27 years total coaching, Jeff. So, but it's been great here, and glad to be here, and excited about the start of my 7th year.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Do you still get as juiced up for the start of another season?
Absolutely. I mean, that excitement and the ability to work with the guys on a daily basis and to see their growth, and the very first day is an exciting day. It's a little different now because we've been able to work with our guys before, so it's not like the old days where you start on the 15th of October. We're starting much earlier now, so but always juiced to get out on the floor and start to teach and start to put in our system.
Is that a good thing, the earlier start?
I love it. We've got a situation where you can practice 30 days 40 days before your first contest. So you have some off days in there. You got a little bit more time, I think, to put in some things, and things can move a little bit slower. But it certainly is odd to be talking about the start of basketball season, and we're still in September.
Yeah, no question about that. Coach, I was looking at the roster. You have 5 players 6'8" or bigger this year, and it's taken a long time to get those tall guys in here, but you have to feel good now that you've got some bodies to work with.
Well, we've got some size, and we got some experience size in there too. So, you're looking at Andre Washington, a transfer from Wake Forest, a one-year guy who's 7'1"3/4, and I think he's going to be a factor for us. Jabari Craig from junior college at 6'10", 240. Dang Riak, 6'9", 6'10". A guy was hurt for us last year. Then you got Ziggy and Clarence, both 6'8", 6'9", so that are experienced guys. So a lot of bodies there right now. We hope that that we can keep them healthy. I think that's been a big deal for us. We've had some big guys, but they've been hurt, and I think that's the big thing. We got to keep these guys healthy somehow, some way, to make it through the entire season.
I don't think you have any eligibility left, so you're going to have to find a point guard. So that's going to be a challenge this year, right?
It's going to be a challenge. I think, we had some tough news when we lost Deshaun Williams. The NCAA said he'll have to sit for the year. We've got one in a transfer from Hawaii, Isaac Fleming, who won't be able to play but will be able to help us in practice. So we're going to rely on some freshmen there. I think we'll see Jeremy Shepard play there. You'll see B.J. Tyson probably have to slide down there. Kentrell Barkley possibly. Raekwon Wilkins is another guy that we could play there. But the most important position in college basketball is the point guard position. So, a little uneasy because we're young, but we're talented there.
Scheduling is never easy here. How do you feel about the non-conference schedule?
We feel good. We got in-state games against a lot of people. I think the Wilmington game's a big game on the road this year. We had a great crowd here for them last year. That's a big rivalry game, and of course UNC Charlotte is there again. So we've got 2 in-state games. We got against a Virginia team is going to be a top 10, maybe top 5 team. Jeff, we've played an ACC team just about every year that I've been here. We've been working hard to try to get them to come in here, but haven't had any bites on it. But so that's been the most frustrating thing, I think, as we've tried to schedule, is trying to find somebody of that caliber to travel on the road and play us here in Minges.
The AAC is one of the best conferences in the country. Any thoughts on the AAC race this year?
Well, you look probably preseason. Everybody will have UConn. Everybody will have Cincinnati, probably at the top of the league this year, and rightfully so. Good players coming back, a rich tradition. Some of those teams, maybe those 2 teams, maybe preseason in the top 20. Mm-hmm. So, Memphis got a coaching change. They're a national team. Temple's always good, Jeff, though they lost a lot of players. So we've had a lot of people in our league. I think we've had some graduation, and this is a year, I think, with some of our experience, if we can stay healthy, that we can maybe make a dent in the race to get towards the top.
We talked about the transition going from Conference USA to the AAC and how you looked out on the floor that first year, and everybody was 3 or 4 inches taller, 20 or 30 pounds heavier, so you had to refocus your recruiting a bit, didn't you?
Well, you do, and you learn a lot about what the league's about in the first couple of years, and what you need to do to have the opportunity to compete on a daily basis against those quality of programs. You're talking about teams that we play that have won national championships or been in national championships. So that's exciting, and I think we're moving in that direction. I think there's no doubt about that. We've helped ourselves here, and now can we do it on the court consistently? Can we have? I think our talent level is much higher. Can we stay healthy? Can we really understand all the intricacies of that require no talent to get a chance to win? That'll be the next test for us.
Really looking forward to the Pirate basketball season coming up with Coach Lebo. Thank you for being with us.